The civil case against Donald Trump by E. Jean Carroll entered cross-exam phase this past Wednesday. The plaintiff was barraged with questions from Trump's high-profile defense lawyer Joe Tacopina. Questions and scenes that are too familiar in many rape cases. Why didn't you scream? Why were there no eyewitnesses? Why didn't you call the police right away? Why did you wait for so many years? What's the true purpose that you sued this defendant? Questions that typically destroyed plaintiff stories and credibility, leading to dismissal, acquittal. In the court of public opinion, cases like this one frequently invite suspicion. No, not about the defendant of the accused crime of misconduct, but about the plaintiff, their truthfulness, credibility, and motives. Why did you go in there with him? What did you do to provoke, stimulate, encourage, entrap him? What sort of person are you? What's your lifestyle like? She says. He says. Who knows? The 79-year-old plaintiff didn't budge. I did not scream, she says. Some women scream, some don't. I was too panicked to scream. I'm telling you, he raped me whether I screamed or not. The last statement seems assured a place in the books whether she wins or not. Her defense team paved the way for her showdown against a tough litigator by adopting a tactic known as bobs, bring out the bad stuff, preemptively. The jury listened and watched. Judge Lewis Kaplan had enough, interrupting Tacopina, and finally cutting him off and sending the jury home. It's not that the judge pitted the accuser suffering harsh questioning by an aggressive, intimidating defense attorney. Rather, it was clear that defense was playing with tactical tricks too crude and too outdated for the post-Me Too age. It's not woman lib. Nor PC, sympathy, Trump hating. It's judicious progress, evolutionary changes in statutes and courtroom practices, brought about in no small measure thanks to Me Too. Defendants can and do get convicted for offenses long ago. Destroying the plaintiff's credibility is no longer a slam dunk. Prosecutors still need strong, airtight cases and, in civil suits by plaintiffs, preponderance of convincing evidence. Apparently, Tacopina's didn't do too well. Will he adjust? Or has Trump pretty much conceded? Why not, observers point out, have a woman lawyer do the cross? Or is Trump so self-assured that he'll survive again, gaining an upper hand as so many times before? Trump was busy, campaign rallying in New Hampshire, hugging a convicted January 6er, namely an insurrectionist who called for, there and then, executing Mike Pence and every member of Congress who voted to certify Biden. But he had time to personally attack Carroll and her lawyers, displeasing Judge Kaplan to admonish Tacopina of Trump's possible tampering with potential further liability. Trump has said things. She is not my type, he posted. Too ugly to rape. Too ugly to live, for Trumpists. In sworn deposition, Trump mistook Carroll in a 1988 photo with him and his first wife Ivana as his second wife Carla Maples. Too ugly to bother raping, but not ugly to marry, contradicting himself, and exposing to risks of admitting liability. Carroll said she wasn't there to settle political scores, but she was to settle some personal scores. Political or not, she wanted to have her case heard by a jury in a courtroom. Carroll is a recognized writer. She waited 27 years to have her day in court. It took a famed writer and nearly 3 decades. Against no lesser an accused than the formidable former president and a Teflon super celebrity who has never lost a lawsuit before. Political or otherwise, Trump is answering charges leveled by a well-known woman in Manhattan's social circle. Win or lose, Trump is formally labeled a rapist, stained by serious yesteryear accusations. Anita Hill. Christine Blasey Ford. Now E. Jean Carroll. Reputable, accomplished women. Powerful, formidable men. Republicans, yes, whereas Me Too brought down many a VIP Democrat, even a prince. Has the jury heard and seen enough? Will they be convinced? By whom? Which side? What do you think? Share your thought or comment. Please subscribe if you like it. Thanks for watching and listening. See you next time.